Hey everybody, Liam here, and might as well get this out of the way, I guess.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
On September 26, 2018, I made a tweet about Plankton Paranoia like I do for every new SpongeBob episode. This one was different. But the cousin was over and wanted me to make a logo for his YouTube channel. Well, in the middle of SpongeBob and before TMNT, oh boy. So yeah, this tweet was rushed as heck. And plus he never used the logo and he never even uploaded and he has more subscribers than me somehow. Yay, I'm in such a good mood today. Also, you might be watching, so I probably should shut my mouth. Okay, so after the episode, I noticed something. Everyone was praising the episode, acting like it was a masterpiece and an alt film to be remembered for decades. That made me feel stupid for writing a review that's literally just 2 words. So I promised to make a better one. Oh wait, that tree never sent. So I'm fulfilling a promise today that I made only to myself. Here's Plankton Paranoia. Also, this episode may have a bit of a weird style of reviewing. I'm probably going to be jumping all over the place because, the story structure where I went through the story that I used for the Krusty Krab training video review, and because, it didn't give enough detail of why the episode's good, for Help Wanted, I did sections, but, I feel like that still didn't work out that good, so this time I'm just gonna go over parts. It's gonna be a weird mishmash, out of order thing, so, yeah, enjoy that, I guess. And also, I only have 10 days to make this video, so let's start right now. And also, I am going in mainly with new eyes, as I only seen this episode 1 time. So I might be more interested in this one than the other ones, which I've seen 1,000,000 times, so let's go. This episode starts with a title card that sticks out like a sore thumb against the other title cards. The thing is only Mr. Krabs' face, but that's why it sticks out. The only one that I feel like it is worse is Friends or Foes. Look at this. Why did they have to paste the characters on the heel? There was no reason to paste the characters on the heel. What? I think there's one more for having the logo fit in more into the, environment, I guess. But yeah, it's still weird looking. The episode is pretty simple and somewhat original. So basically, Mr. Krabs suspects Plankton to strike and try and steal the formula. But he doesn't. Do this, he slowly goes insane. But it was for a party! What a twist! Also, he probably nearly dies, but who cares? Plankton is punished in the end for being a good person. He's for a party! Is Mr. Krabs secretly the villain? Find out next time on Bikini Bottom Mysteries. Wait, this actually sings? Look at this, to make a 5-minute video on continuity breaks in the show.
Exhibit A, multiple wives. Here's Frank on a date with his wife. And here's Frank on another date with his other wife. And who are all these other women?
Make a wish, honey.
Aren't 2 wives enough, Frank? But that's just the tip of the pineapple.
Okay, let's continue. So the strongest aspect of this episode is comedy. Which you may think, isn't that every episode's strongest aspect? Guys, no. Have you seen the snail's strongest aspect is emotion? And SpongeHenge's is being disappointing and bad. So every episode's different. There are plenty of great jokes in this episode, most of which are animation based, like more recent SpongeBob. Because it is more recent SpongeBob. What the heck was I thinking with that line? Also, is it just me or has more recent SpongeBob been more Looney Tunes like? Just me? Okay. This episode is really hard to describe with words, as explaining how jokes are funny is pretty hard. It's funny when SpongeBob tells Mr. Krabs Squidward has been kidnapped, because of the way he says it. Okay, now watch it. It makes a lot more sense there.
Mr. Krabs, you have got to come with me to the Chum Bucket, for Plankton has kidnapped Squidward.
See, it makes a lot more sense. Even if you clean it like a joke, it makes sense more when I show you it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I should instead just show the entire episode. Copyright strikes? Yeah. But before we go, I got to highlight the animation of the dream sequence. It's weird and creepy, and I kinda like it. That's Plankton Paranoia. A pretty good episode, probably one of my favorites of season 11, but not many people are talking about it much. And this is weird, because when Mimic Madness was a big thing in season 10, everyone was talking about that. Why did it seem like this episode just came, and then everyone forgot about it? Something I noticed a lot about this episode was people comparing it to one episode and saying it did the concept right, and even was sort of payback for that episode's existence. One close meal is a episode of SpongeBob where Plankton is tortured by Mr. Krabs over his fear of whales. He does stuff like grow a beard, always become paranoid, get dreams and visions. Sound familiar at all? Also, the thing that makes people despise this episode, Plankton at one point lays in the road. Now, I can't defend this episode at all. It's a really bad concept. It's a really bad episode. Enough said. But if I have to say anything, I feel bad for Plankton Paranoia, which is the reason it mainly got its success at the beginning was because of this episode and everyone comparing it. Okay, back to Plankton Paranoia. So yeah, that's about it. A really good episode it is. And now I can delete that promise from my list of promises. So on my SpongeBob reviewing scale, I give Plankton Paranoia a Mimic Madness. It's a really funny episode that has a simple plot. Well, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's do it the next time. And I need to eat breakfast.